Hello and welcome to my video for my graphic novel of comic strips titled Found Earth. My nice little intro here, I started the music loop at a different place. I hope you all enjoyed the last week's video. I was left kind of rambling and disoriented because of the appearance of the new puppy that we have. I think things have calmed down a little bit. We have some routine and order. We're learning some things. The puppy's calmed down, a little older. So now I have some time to go over through this. So this video, I even showed the layouts of the panel. I don't normally do that, but I guess it's part of the process that needs to be shown as well. Interesting fact, I also use the ruler to show that the camera's in focus, because if I can read the ruler, the words on the ruler in the on the screen, then I know the camera's in focus, at least well enough to see at least part of the page. My camera's weird. It's not really expensive. It's not super high-tech, but it gets the job done, so sometimes it focuses on just one part of the page as opposed to the whole page at once. Going through with my big carpenter's pencil, working out shapes and layouts and stuff. Again, the piece of paper directly next to it to the left is my rough thumbnail, so I'm not going into it completely blind, and really that's not a good idea anyway. But in this comic, the angel is completely stressed out by all the changes in circumstances. This new wrinkle in his peaceable situation is throwing him off, and so I don't know, it reminds me a lot of some people at work, where any little thing will throw them off and make them overreact, and they like their equilibrium. And you know, this page is about, you know, those people. Sometimes it's me, and I overreact to a change in circumstances that hit me out of nowhere, and yeah, I'm not proud of it, but you know, I'm human and sometimes it happens. If you hear anything going on in the background, well, I've got two cats that are play fighting with each other. Yeah. We're humans. We like things the way we like them, and we don't like things throwing them off. But it happens, and how we deal with it says a lot about ourselves. The key is to learn to cope with changes that are sudden and unexpected in a somewhat mature manner, I guess. That's part of growing up, I guess. I guess I'm still growing up. Or I'm stuck in a state of immaturity because of my day job. I'm not sure which. It could be both. Yeah, so he flips out and he starts yelling at people, and the snake is offering people apples. So if you haven't gotten to this conclusion yet, I'm following the Bible through off-biblical times. This is Eden after the expulsion. You gotta figure the place was still there, stuff was still happening. You figure there would be somebody there to watch and supervise, so that you know, the focus could be elsewhere. So you've got this snake, he's going around, you know, causing trouble, offering people apples, and the angel is there just trying to keep things in order and together. And then you have this random robot from another planet show up and disrupt the whole thing. I think a good way to deal with the kind of stress that comes with some of these changes in life is to maintain something consistent. Find something that you can do, or some kind of release, or some kind of enjoyment in life that you can cling to through no matter what changes occur, that you can continue to do. I think artwork is that for me, but for other people it could be other things. It could be sports, or playing or watching them, or books and stuff like that. But for me, I think it's writing stories and drawing stuff and doing that. So in a way, these videos have kind of become that sort of thing for me. So some of this stuff, upon reflection, was really tiny in the reproduction of it. I tend to fit a lot of things on one page, probably more than I would if I was doing a normal comic book, but because each page has to be its own self-contained comic strip, I tend to fit more on each page than I would normally, and what's probably reasonable for somebody making a comic book. But it's kind of the limitations that I've placed on myself, and every project has its limitations. Whether it's the size or the shape of the piece of paper or the canvas, or what style you're going to work in, each one has its own results of its limitations. And so the results of the limitations that I've placed on myself for this project, this story, this book, are that some of these panels get kind of really heavily detailed for their size. It'll be interesting to color, I'll tell you that. So that's how this project's going to work out. It's going to have some really heavily detailed small panels, and it's going to have some really big panels with some expansive spaces that leave room for creative coloring, I guess. So anyway, I'm nearing the end of the video. I guess I'm about the 8.5-minute mark. Let me know what you think of these things. Let me know what you think of me jabbering over top of it. Let me know what you think of the music. Give me some feedback. Go ahead, if you're on the Patreon and you're contributing money, go ahead and print off a page and color it and share it with the world. And that way, we can all see what's going on. But I hope you enjoy this video, and I will post another one next week. Thank you. Bye.